So for question 3 here, it says, given line y equals negative 2x plus 6, we wanted to select lines that would be parallel and perpendicular to it. So we had a bunch of choices and we were looking for parallel, perpendicular. We're just going to talk about what parallel and perpendicular is here, and then we'll talk about what the correct choice was. So for something to be parallel, right, we need the same slope. For something to be perpendicular, it has to fall under two things. So it's got to be opposite and reciprocal. Now when we're talking about opposites, we're talking about its sign, so one positive and one negative. When we're talking about reciprocals, we mean they are flipped. So our slope here is negative 2. Now how did I know that? That's because I know my slope-intercept form, which says y equals mx plus b, where m stands for slope. It is always the coefficient in front of the x, okay, or the number in front of the x. It does not include the x, it's just the number in front. So our same slope would have had y equals negative 2x and then yada 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 after it. That yada 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 after it, the y-intercept, it doesn't matter what it is. All that matters was that it had that negative 2 in front. Now for perpendicular, okay, so for perpendicular, it's going to be opposite in sign. So the original one was negative, and it would be positive, and the reciprocal. So if we take 2, and we put it over 1, because it can always be put over 1, and we flip the top and the bottom, we would get 1 over 2. So we're going to come down here, we want a positive 1/2 x, either plus or minus something. The second part, again, doesn't matter. All that mattered was that it had the opposite and reciprocal slope. So we were looking for the choice that said negative 2x and 1/2 x.